also the chair of the university's Senate Curriculum Committee. He was a Rockefeller Reflections on Development Fellow and was more recently conferred a MacArthur Fellow. Professor Osaghae has published over 100 articles in books and learned international journals, writing extensively on ethnicity, federalism, governance, and state politics. Amongst his award-winning works are Federal Character.
There is a political scientist who wrote a book called Africa Works. Africa Works. You know what he was saying? Actually, there were two of them. They said, when you look at the typical African society, he said this society is not working. It's disorderly. It's lawless. But he says, watch carefully. You will find that this disorder is an instrument of domination. You already have enough work on your hands when the roads are not good. When the robbers and the kidnappers are on the prowl, you know, you don't even have time to think about government. You don't have food on your table. There are no jobs. Now, somebody said here, and I agree, no. These things are not peculiarly Nigerian. They exist everywhere. Or they have existed everywhere. But let me warn, before saying it has existed everywhere. If you do analogy mimicry, what we call transformation by analogy, the one that says, this is how they did it in England, this is how they did it in Malaysia, this is how they did it in America. Or to put it, you know, some man in South Africa, you know what he said? He says, they did it in Singapore, they did it in Malaysia, they did it there, they did it everywhere. Why can't we did it in South Africa? Now, but you see, the digging is a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Nobody does your primary job for you. Nobody can develop for you. You must develop yourself. You have to know what you want. Now, we're created in the throes of globalization. That's what gave character to the kind of state formation that we have. We're a colonial state. Okay? And the limits of colonialism have bounded us to be at the periphery of globalization. Look, it's good to talk about developments in the rest of the world. They do the same thing in India. But you know the difference between India and us? India has a framework within which it takes and does not take. Is that clear? In place today, rather than insist that those who give us darkness at our airports must be in trouble, we should punish them. We say, oh, this is not international best practice. How can international best practice take the place of our legal system? I'm speaking here. See, God must bless you. Let me tell you the time. Today, the vogue in Nigeria is to bring speakers from China and the UK and say, you know, this is a leading professor, you know, of something in some place, and they come to address you as experts. You ask the question, don't we have experts? Are there no Nigerians who are knowledgeable in these things? This is uncritical globalism. You are taking globalization hook, line, and sinker and saying you're abdicating your primary roles as citizens of Nigeria and saying, let other people come and develop us. How can they come to develop you? You must work from within. If you don't know what you want, we'll force you to be free. My third and final slide. You know, we say we're a very rich country. We must be. What's the economic value of Nigeria? Very huge, very vast, but unknown. the huge potential, the capacity, unbelievable. There is no Nigerian who does not think that this is the richest country in the world. You know what people say? The country has money. There is money. But I tell you, the first place to start with persons first is to know that we're a poor country.